YouTube, what the Fall of the Samurai crap is going on? Welcome back to the Jozai campaign. The last episode kind of ended anticlimactically whenever the game crashed, but I'm right back in the same battle. Although, when I say the same, not the self-same battle, because clearly I had to restart the game when it crashed, but it is the same force attacking me at the same castle. So in that sense, it's the same battle. I'm getting hit right now by wooden cannons, and they might potentially take my wall down here. Yeah, there is a lot of damage, so I'm going to actually pull my rifleman off the wall. I was a little bit late. As you can see, a section of the wall collapsed and I lost a bunch of my riflemen. Otherwise, for the time being... Oh, crap. Get back. I waited a little too late to retreat here. We've got a spear levy coming up, but we'll go ahead and retreat back to the next level. Over here, we're fine. They're trying to shoot it out with me. There is some Kisho ninja approaching, but I'm going to let my guys fire for another minute. Let's just make sure, yep, these guys are fleeing back like I want them to. So, like I said, we're just trying to set up another shooting gallery scenario. We are being chased. I'll let these guys get a few more hits. Getting some nice kills over here. Come on, get on up here. Just run, please. Okay. I'm gonna set up to get shots here. Got to keep an eye on the battlefield. It's actually gonna be kind of difficult for me. Let's move these guys back up to the next level. Okay, AI is going to climb this wall, so fall back to the keep. Come on down, come on, everybody up here. Get up to the keep. Okay. My guys are falling back to the second level here while I continue to get shots on the approaching enemy, and then I've got a matchlock Kachi up here on top. The idea is that we want to get all the enemy units into melee. Let's go ahead and pull everything back here. Keep falling back to the keep, and we'll do so. Try and get a shot or two along the way. I think I might actually sacrifice some of this levy garrison infantry right here, like make it stand and shoot. Yeah, I think I'll do that right here. Just put these guys on defensive, make them stand and shoot. This unit didn't respond, so it's going to get killed. Okay, let's get these katana kachi ready. We got troops trying to climb the walls over here. Let's take these troops back. Start garrisoning the walls over here. Get ready for a fight. Alright, it's going to be hard for me to actually keep track of all this, unfortunately. Got Kisho ninja chasing me around right here. More of them right here as well. So we're doing a decent job just kind of holding all the different forces for now. My katana kachi are going to give me an edge up here, at least I think they will. I'm going to let my matchlock Kachi continue to fire while this chase goes on. I'm just getting a few shots here and letting the tower do some work. These are just levy garrison infantry, so I'm willing to sacrifice them at this point. They've got a Yari Kachi up here too. Let's double team it so we can get rid of it faster. What do we got over here? This Kisho ninja potentially getting into our matchlock, but the Kisho ninja is going to get overwhelmed by spear levy there. Let's get our katana to garrison the walls. So right now the fight's actually going pretty well. Let's get this Yari Kachi into the Kisho ninja, and like I said, we'll try and blob up, and wow, that katana kachi's fighting madly, but we'll take it out. Yeah, the enemy units trying to get into the walls now will be struggling, and this little fight here has managed to hold them up nicely while I can tag team up on other units. Let's take these guys off fire at will. The Kisho Ninja are hurling bombs at us. That's the little bombing noise that you hear there. This isn't going to be a shooting gallery quite like it was previously. I'm going to go ahead and garrison this wall over here and get ready for another fight.
The enemy have claimed the tower, sir.
So enemies claiming towers and guard shacks and all that kind of stuff, it's fine. We'll be alright. I might actually put these guys over here and see if we can shoot this Kisho Ninja to death real quick. Hatamoto is taking fire from the guard tower over there, which is annoying. My Counterattacking have the wall garrisoned here, and they ought to be in pretty good shape. There's Bokachi down there firing at me as well. Let's get our guys over here.
Sir, an entire unit is dead, sir.
Wow, that Kisho Ninja cut up the wall quick right there. I was gonna shoot them to death, but guess not. I think I'm actually gonna take this rifle down and capture the tower back so that it'll quit firing. Oh, I don't doubt he is under attack. Stupid Bokachi is just sitting here shooting my troops from down there. I'm going to go down into melee against it. Just because we can. So yeah, at this point we're starting to gain some advantage over the enemy troops. They've still got Boki coming up, and then let's see, our Counterattacking have finished wrecking over here. They got line infantry climbing up. I'm gonna go into a rapid advance and catch these Bokachi.
Sir, their tower is yours.
Okay, one tower is mine. Let's actually get over here and shoot these Boki as they come up and over the wall. Okay, I've caught the Bokachi. These guys are gonna get ripped apart in melee by my Yarikachi. And indeed they did. We're gonna recapture this tower. Alright, enemy troops have routed in this vicinity. Let's turn our camera around and get ready to take some shots right here at the incoming Boki. Recapturing that tower. So we'll have control of both towers here shortly. And we will have deprived the AI of a pretty critical victory here. I'm actually just going to line up these riflemen just like this and let them shoot these guys as they try and come up and over the wall. They do not possess the tower at this moment. And I'll bring Yarikachi over here to support them. But yeah, as the enemy comes up and over the walls, they ought to be getting shot pretty quickly. I do want these Yarikachi to hurry and get over here though, because in prolonged combat I really don't want my riflemen fighting anybody for too long. They've got their Boki just sitting down here firing. The ones that are coming up and over the wall though, it's just a dang firing squad, and my rifles are going to be pretty dang accurate from this range. You can see their Boki firing up and over the walls. Very cool looking graphics wise right here. The rifles do take a little while to reload. I'm just going to let my rifles murder this Boki. It's not going to be any serious threat now in melee. And we're gonna go get this Boki while we're at it. So yeah, these guys routed. They'll probably get shot here as they rout. No, my guys didn't fire. Okay, I've still got a naval bombardment available to me. Let's drop it over here on these units to force them to move, because right now they're just sitting here, and this happens sometimes. The enemy wooden cannons, Yariki, some other units are just sitting out here. They've got a stupid General's Hatamoto coming up right here. Let's meet them with our Counterattacking. Ooh, actually they may be going for my rifles. Fall back. Yeah, fall back to a firing position basically. Yeah, they may be coming after my rifles. Alright, we've got that Boki engaged in melee combat. It's going to do quite poorly there. I think this General's Hatamoto is trying to get at me. Let's bring this Levy infantry down here to get in its way if we have to. But, I mean, we should get a nice firing execution squad style shots right here. How come you haven't finished reloading? Are you joking? You're sitting there all that time and you weren't reloading? Get with it, clowns. Okay, they routed. And I got a few shots at him anyway. Yeah, that General's Hatamoto, we're not going to let it get away alive. Our Yarikachi is going to kill it. And the remaining units are over here wavering. Let's go ahead and start bringing our levies down to this level so that we can try and get shots at their cav as it comes over the wall. Got a big stream of routing enemies there. And we're going to chase down this General's Hatamoto that's routing. I'll use the rapid advance. See if we can catch and kill their general. I think that's him up in the front of the unit, so he'll probably get away. But we'll see. Kill as many of these enemies as we can.
Their general has fallen.
Oh yeah, we got him. Excellent. It may have been the arrow tower that got him for me. Okay, the enemy cav is kind of coming up and over the walls. Let's just set up a execution squad here. Air's execution squads. It'll just be levy infantry, but we'll get them set. Nope, enemy's gonna run away, so go garrison the wall and shoot them. Those are just Yariki, so it's not a general. What do we got over here? Yariki. They'll probably all rout before they actually get it up and over the wall. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and garrison a unit. What do we got here? Alright, and so the last unit's routed, so we actually win this fight against this, I think it was the Sui. Big fight, very important victory, especially after the big blunder that I made a few turns previous to this. Manageable losses there, and I don't think any of our local enemies are going to be strong enough to pounce on us before my retrained line infantry gets down to me. So I think we'll survive the setback that I set myself up with earlier. That happens sometimes in campaign, and you can go back and replay it when you're playing your own campaign. I just don't do it. Oh, I lost quite a few levy infantry. They're easily retrained. It's not a big deal. One of them was a garrison infantry, so no big deal. I lost all 3 of my own levy infantry, though, but again, levy infantry can be quickly retrained from just about anywhere, so not going to be the end of the world. We've broken the siege. The Nagaoka may have a chance to get back in this fight over here as well. They've been fairly strong so far, but the Sui have a decent territory there as well. I don't think they're going to be really hard. Or the Sioux. Sioux, I guess how you say it. I don't know. So, Tadataka, which is my daimyo, increases in rank. We got the Prudent Wife here for one of the guys that I adopted. And then, of course, that stupid geisha is still distracting all of my units. It's going to cost me a lot of money to assassinate her, which is irritating. But I need her out of my way. Well, I still failed. But these units aren't able to move when she distracts them, because she's doing some like Lieutenant Uhura type fan dance or something. I don't know what the deal is. Still going to take us a few turns to get our troops back up here. My guys are pretty trashed, or else I'd just chase these guys down and finish them off real quick. I'm going to leave my agent here to just keep trying to convert this province's feelings towards pro-Shogun. We're gonna get this, did I do that right? Army. Yeah. Training troops. Should get quick replenishment. So let's see, I've still got both my Yarikachi and my Katanakachi. Let's see about a retainer. +1 to the morale of the bodyguard, or -5 to the chance of being assassinated. I don't see the bodyguard thing being a big deal in the end. Yeah, inspiring leader. Stand and fight would have been cool. Honor is just so far down here, that'd be almost nuts at this point. Running speed, that would be kind of handy actually, 15% of the running speed of all units. I think I'm actually going to take that one, and then... what's down here next? Accuracy. Charge bonus for the bodyguard. +1 repulsion. Instills fear. That would be pretty handy to have dread. I'm just going to keep going this way. So yeah, my army here, I could try and re-recruit some more levy infantry. Can I recruit unit? Okay, I can't because the garrison has been destroyed. Where it's damaged. It's not been destroyed, but it's damaged. So I'm not able to take care of that at the moment. And I think that if I want to upgrade this trading port to a French trading district, it's going to take a huge amount of money. So we're going to have to save up quite a bit. It will certainly be worth the effects, though, if we are able to. So I probably ought to start trying to save for that. I'm hoping the Nagaoka will get active again. Stupid geisha. Good grief. She is so getting assassinated. Look at that, the Sui already have like another half stack already ready to go in the background. Or Su, sorry, whatever they are. Su. Tissu, that's what I'll call them. Let's see. Trade disrupted with the United States. I don't see why that's the case. Did someone hit one of my ports? Oh no, they hit my trade port there. You jerks. This army here, let's take them. Of course, yeah, we're gonna run away. Oh, I swear you're gonna get killed so much.
Ready for battle. On the move, sir.
Okay, let's get this repaired. The Sioux are gonna try and be annoying at this point, and they'll succeed, I'm sure, because the AI is incredibly good at such things. And then, unfortunately, like I said, I'm gonna have to keep trying to use some of my precious money to get rid of this stupid geisha, just so I can get my troops down there. Finally, we were successful. My ninja has leveled up. Subterfuge when assassinating is great. Be glad to. Sabotaging buildings. Here's more subterfuge when assassinating. We've got to be level 5 to get to these. And it's another subterfuge when assassinating. So we can make this guy quite good at assassinating by going from here and then on to here. Well, to there we'd have to have over on this tree as well. Sabotaging, scouting for armies, sabotaging buildings, escape falling. Yeah, that one's actually better, so I'm not going to worry about it. We've got pretty good chance at assassinations at this point. Like I said, unfortunately it cost quite a bit of funds to pull off said assassination. We can recruit troops again, which is nice. I do think a couple of levy garrison infantry would be a good idea just in case we get attacked again, or levy infantry. I can always get rid of them if I don't need them by the time those other troops get here. Again, I hate to spend this money, but I kind of need to make... Yep, see, look, they're already coming right back at me. Gonna raid my building that gives me income. We'll have the reinforcement of a few line infantry, though, so if these guys are not going to have an easy time getting at me again. And like the AI, like I said, the AI is just programmed to do crotchety stuff like this, like just go around with a smaller stack raiding you while you can't take your attention elsewhere because they have a much larger, more dangerous stack waiting. Yeah, they got a bunch of junk in this army again, so AI is just recruiting trash. Rather than actually improving its situation.
At once. Your order, sir.
I'm going to move this out here again so that if they attack me again, I can reinforce with naval bombardments. This army... Let's see, so we'll have 5 line infantry, 2 levies. Yeah, we'll have this rifle infantry, and then this guy should be training up these troops. And these Yarikachi are pretty, or the Katanakachi and Yarikachi are going to be pretty potent because of all the chevronage they got going on. So that'll be quite nice. We got more unit replenishment from researching that, and we get bonsai ability, I think. That's probably for the Shogatai. And pretty soon we'll be able to get a hold of explosive shells, which ought to make our ships and ship-to-ship combat much more capable. So we're just going to have to keep in and through a few turns here. There's not a whole lot that I need to be doing at the moment. We'll bring this ninja back up here. And like I said, over here we're just spreading pro-Shogun type. You know what? I wonder if we can incite a revolt. It doesn't even cost much. Dang straight. There we go. Deal with that. So, I forgot how useful the good old Shinsengumi can be. That ought to take a chunk out of the Sioux forces there. They had to spend their time chasing off rebels. Totori. The Saga had a fleet with a small army on it, but they turned back. It looks like the rebels caused some pretty nice distraction. We got an enemy shinobi, huh? Yep. Now I'm gonna have to spend more money trying to assassinate. Get rid of this guy. Good grief, it's expensive.
I will not fail.
Well, we failed, even though he said I will not fail. So I'm gonna move up here, attack these guys, and then they're gonna get caught, not able to retreat, basically. So we'll just auto-resolve this one, and then we'll have to get back into Mikawa and get those two forces joined together. Can we incite another revolt? Sure can. Choke on that! Oh man, that's great. For hardly any money, I can basically put a whole stack of troops. Oh, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. I enjoy that on so many levels. These guys couldn't move because they got hit by the enemy ninja. That's hilarious. That Shinsengumi, man, he's going to be having a heyday with the Sioux. Well, at least I know a way to keep them busy now if necessary. All of the conversion of that province to pro-Shogun makes it extremely easy for me to incite a revolt against the pro-Imperial forces that are occupying it. So that's why it's... Oh, look. The rebels just raided their port, too. That's awesome. So they're having to get all their allies and stuff together to try and pull together an army. We detected the enemy shinobi. Another one. So we've got 2 enemy shinobi around. Yeah, we have one over there, too. I don't think I can incite another revolt right now because there's one underway, but I wonder if we can... Jeez, it's expensive for assassination plots, but let's try it. Wow, yeah, we got the enemy shinobi, good. And this guy has leveled up. Campaign line of sight or zeal when inciting revolts. You better believe I'm taking the inciting revolts. More zeal when inciting revolts, and -2 happiness to enemy provinces where this man's present, so that is beautiful. Zeal when subduing dissidents is nice. And chance to successfully detect hidden armies goes up. Potentially handy, but probably not wildly useful. These guys can actually start moving on in. Where'd the other enemy shinobi go? It said that we had 2 that were detected. I mean, I see a Nagaoka one, but that's no concern of mine. The enemy, or the rebels up there are probably going to end up in tough shape here in a minute. I've gotten some nice traditional troops here. When I look at Mikawa, I really want to keep this Mahjong parlor because it's making me a lot of money that I actually really need right now. I guess I'm just going to leave everything alone for the time being. I am a little frustrated that I can't recruit modern troops up here. But, and I need to save my money because I want to build the French trading district. That's going to be pretty important to me to get a hold of. Can we train another... Oh, current limit is 1. I have to actually build another police station to be able to train another Shinsengumi. I have another trading port though, so I could train another veteran. I just don't need one at the moment. So, yeah, let's end the turn again. That'll be quite a bit of turn ending here. It's fine, there's nothing big for me to do. Hopefully our daimyo is gaining some good combat experience here so that we can get his honor up to stable levels. Look, the enemy stack got torn apart getting rid of that big ol' rebellion. Our shinobi was detected. Worthy bride for this guy, good. Enemy shinobi detected. Technology, so now we're working on explosive shell. Oh wait, that is Nagaoka. Where's the enemy shinobi? I thought it took me to it. Whatever. We're gonna incite another revolt here. So I'm gonna let these guys just oh, holy crap, check it out, Saber Cav. Have fun with that. Man. That's hilarious. Hilarious that it's not me dealing with it. Got 15 units here. I definitely could use some more units to help solidify this army. Cavalry would obviously be very helpful. I've got a good melee component of this army, so we should be good from that standpoint. We should be able to get Infanterie de Marine soon as well, and after one more turn we can start building the French trading district. So let's not spend any money on recruiting or anything else at the moment. Let's just try and where's my army? So yeah, let's go here to agents. Okay. Yeah, let's just end another turn. Yeah, get that trading district up. We need to use some of this money to upgrade some of the other buildings. When you get the economy rolling, we can get a decent navy going, and the navy can really be huge if you're fighting close enough for it to support. Plus, it'll allow you to control the sea. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Do it, rebels. Rebels causing some nice damage for me. They're doing a great job. We can now build the French trading district, which will enable us to get Infanterie de Marine and Leosion class ironclad, which is going to be very cool. And we also get 1,500 to province wealth, which is a huge increase. It will take 10 turns to build, though. So this is going to be kind of a long haul type scenario. Let's go ahead. Trying to think whether I should end a turn. Yeah, let's just end one more turn here. I do want to get out and attack the Sioux again. I just got to be careful not to overextend myself again. Those revolts are actually doing the work for me and should allow me to save some money while keeping my enemies busy. So I honestly may just keep that up because it may get a little boring from a battle standpoint for a few turns, but so my foreign veterans already increased in rate. We are getting some of our trade routes raided. It's a lot of money, but let's see what the appeal is. We'll send students abroad. Let's get this guy again to incite another revolt. So another big ol' stack of rebels for the Sioux to deal with. Tell me that's not redonkulous. Man, I'm so glad that some AI isn't doing that to me. I would be livid beyond description. Livid beyond description if that was happening to me. Good grief. The Sioux have a lot of troops, so this is good. I'm going to wait until those rebels attack them and cause some damage, and then I may be able to move in and pick up the scraps. Looks like they did just attack them. I don't know how much damage it did, though. I don't need anybody else at the moment. Yeah, not a ton of damage, really, from that rebel stack. Yeah, they got beat down pretty hard because they were outnumbered. Have another stack. Oh, this is awesome. Enjoy. Courtesy of Patchy. So, we're 3 turns away from explosive shells. That's pretty nice. I'd like to get a hold of some parrot guns. Would definitely be handy to get a cannon foundry going. I think we did back here, actually. Yes, we did. And if we upgrade it, we can get parrot guns. And maybe I could put the parrot guns on a ship and send them up. It's going to take a long time for them to get there on foot, but getting a hold of the parrot guns would be extremely handy. As far as building up my army strength, it makes sieges easier to win. Having 2 or 3 parrot guns in the army, you can rip enemy armies to pieces. So the Aizu have been attacked by the Herado. I don't know who they are. We're going to enter the war on the side of our ally. I might need to train an army in the north, actually. Maybe that should be my goal. To just get an army trained in the north. Maybe that's what I should do. Just train some Yariki into this army and not worry too much about it. Let's see, so honestly a couple of Yariki would be plenty, and then we don't have to pay the upkeep on a whole lot more. Trying to think of other handy units I could get. Honestly, just some cheap spear levy would get the job done. So I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll go ahead and stack up this army a little bit. The Yariki will provide our cav, obviously. And then we'll worry about training parrot guns, and then we'll basically try and train up a new army to help the Aizu up north, because it looks like they're getting picked apart. So we could have enemies in the north here pretty soon. The Sioux have a just insane number of troops up there, so we may end up having to fight them back. They're obviously sustaining a lot more troops than the rest of us would be able to, owning the same number of provinces. The rebels, though, will continue to give them problems and force them to guard their town, so that'll be perfect as far as the distraction factor. We are going to need to get an army up here as well, and it's going to take our income down some, but it'll eventually be made up for. Let's see, we've got a family member here. Let's do some recruiting. Oof, all we have access to is crap. What's the upkeep on upkeep on saber calves real high too. Let's see, is this son and heir? Let's get the son and heir out here, do some recruitment. So we'll want several, let's get 4 spear levy, because they'll be a good cheap base to the army. We can then get some line infantry, and yeah, we'll just use the spear levy because they're cheaper. We can then just get some cannons and some line infantry, and we should be pretty good to go. The Aizu, the Hirado, here they are. Yeah, so or no, that's still Aizu, Nagaoka, but this Fukushima must have just gotten hit by the Hirado, so this is why we're going to need an army up north. So we're going to end up having to split our attention. Alright, so they have kind of split themselves up, and I'm going to see if I can make them pay for it here. We should have our Yariki finished training. We'll see if we can pick the Sioux apart in a couple of different attempts. So we've finished explosive shells now, which is great. Revolver cav would be crazy cool too. Imperial Guard cav would be awesome as well. Republican Guard infantry, Shogunate Guard infantry, Gatling guns, all that kind of stuff if we get down here to this, but that's going to require several other ones. Getting Carbine Cav though and Yuga Katai would be pretty cool. Oh, we're not going to need armor-piercing shells anytime soon. I don't think we're going to need the artillery. Well, Armstrong guns would be cool, but let's go ahead and research modern... Oh, I can't research modern rifles yet. Shinobi axe. So this makes Shinobi accents cheaper. Blinding grenades for the ninjas. Matchlock towers. So let me just think through what I want here. Cheaper farms is no big deal. Cheaper geisha actions doesn't matter to me. +1 of the loyalty of all generals would be cool, but I can't research. Might as well just go ahead and research copper plating. Or, yeah, I'm just gonna let copper plating research for now. That should be okay. So here they just hit a pretty big raid on our farm. It's gonna cost us some serious change because that's a big army. We do have Yariki here now. Oh, I forgot to level this guy up. Agent's chance of success, accuracy of all rifle armed troops, and reload skill to all rifle armed troops, so that's cool. And then +1 to resolve and military administration, which would be great. We're going to start off down that line. So let's actually get this army here. And the enemy wants to stand and fight. They have 5 wooden cannons. That's going to be a bit redonkulous. So they'll get a fair number of kills just because there's going to be so many cannonballs. We just need to keep our general very safe away at this point. So let's go ahead and fight. If he gets all my other units, they can retrain. It'll be okay. But I don't want my daimyo dead. I've already had to go through the process of trying to rebuild his honor, and I just don't need that over and over again. So like I said, we'll just keep our general, and they're going to hill camp up there actually too. I swear, I don't know why it is, but the AI seems to get a hill in almost every battle, and then the AI is just horrendous at hill camping. Now in this case they have cannons and stuff, and they should protect their cannons, but I'm just saying that that's one of the drawbacks to Shogun 2 in my mind. It's a beautiful campaign, it's a beautiful game, it is fun, it looks good, it sounds good. The AI, though, just really was bad. Real bad. Now, it's bad in every Total War game. I'll give you that. There's nothing new about that in Shogun 2, but maybe people disagree with me. Maybe it's like an opinion thing, and if that's the case, it's fine. But I really feel like the AI is just loads better in Rome 2 and Attila as far as its capability goes. Okay, General Sadamoto, loose formation all the way in the back. Cavalry in loose formation. Because the cavalry are usually a good target. If we put the sharpshooters in loose formation up front, or actually let's just go with thin line. They're probably just as unlikely to hit that. And levies and long thin formation over here. And then let's get the Matchlock Kachi long thin formation over there. I'm gonna group all these guys, start the battle, and just move up on the enemy. We'll try and take away the advantage of their cannons. I do have a naval bombardment. It'll take it a while to get here, but we might be able to use it on the enemy cannons to some degree of success. Though part of me thinks it might be just as well to use it on any concentrated groups that they've got. So they will probably be firing at my rifles. They are. And the first hit is just all over them. Only kills 3 guys though. So cannon spam is a very real possibility in the campaign. And if the AI manages to spam Armstrong guns or something, it can be a real danger. They can tear you apart. I'm gonna kind of maybe slowly walk my general up. Again, gonna have to just be careful. Yeah, we outrange the enemy. We should be able to force them off their hill. Shoot the tar out of them with my line infantry, retreat, and then insert our melee infantry is going to be the main goal, and then I'll work the matchlock Kachi and levy infantry on the flanks to my advantage. Naval support's about halfway here. Okay, wooden cannon still firing away. They're actually causing even less damage than I expected. I'm going to let my rifles start to fire if they have line of sight. They do. So we'll get these wooden cannons off the field. I'm going to start pushing a little on the sides. Is that a Bokachi? It is. Try and draw the enemy off the hill, and then when they charge, like I said, I'll just fall back and shoot. Enemy rifles are almost gone, and we're about to be able to drop a naval bombardment. That'll get their attention as well. They're not firing on my general, so I am going to go ahead and pull up my general. Oh, they're firing on my rifles in the center. Get back, get back. It's not the fight that I want. We'll see if we can draw their line infantry forward. Over here, we're firing at their wooden cannons. We've killed them. Naval bombardment, we're going to put it right here in the middle of the AI's hill camping position. The AI is just outside my range here. And they're about to stray within range of my lines here. So let's go ahead and push that advantage. Let's scoot both these units up. The Bokachi must be firing at this unit. So we've got the enemy levy infantry engaged. There comes the naval bombardment. Pretty successful bombardment there. We got a couple of square hits on the enemy troops, and my gun infantry right now is just going to be giving the business to all the enemies. Let's go into a guard formation. Same thing over here. Enemy Boki. The Boki is where the general's at, and it's just standing here getting slaughtered, because again, the AI in this game was not real competent. It'll just sometimes sit there and just take a savage beating because it's just convinced that hill camping is the right answer to every scenario. So like I said, it can be kind of frustrating. These Bokachi are firing away. They're getting a fair number of kills, actually. I'd like to get them off the field. Another naval bombardment will be coming their way. Yeah, those Bokachi are gone. Wooden cannon's gone. Here in a minute, I expect the AI will just come charging forward. That's why I've got my katana troops. Like I said, I just let my guys get a shot, and then we can run my... No more danger to my cav as far as loose formation goes now either. Okay. Let's get my general just kind of in a spot that maybe... Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. Now the AI is going to send one levy infantry forward against two. Yeah, so their levy infantry will stand here and just end up getting shot to bits. So again, the AI doesn't really know how to handle... it doesn't even really know how to handle hill camping. Not successfully, at least, because they'll piecemeal units. So this is just one way that you can take advantage of them. And again, that's why, and I mentioned it again, I won't rehash it. You all know how I feel about the AI on this game. It doesn't break the game for me. The game is still very fun, and it's mostly just because of the immersive factor that the game has. It just gets you right into the game, and you know, it's the looks, the sights, the graphics, I don't know, just everything helps make up for it. Got a flare up for naval bombardment. Just let you watch my guys here in combat get a little bit of nice eye candy in this battle. Line infantry really do look cool in this Jozai color scheme. Should be a naval bombardment. I hate that stupid sun glitch too where it does that. Yeah, they're all running away because they know the naval bombardment's coming. If they run within range of my troops, it's going to be even better. Yeah, oh, these guys just got splattered. Got a couple more hits. So yeah, the enemy levy infantry has once again come forward into line fire. Let's move up another line to help. And I think we're kind of luring the AI into our trap now. It's gotten bombarded a couple of times. We're going to wait for a shot here and then retreat. Okay, we got our shot, so retreat. Got your shot, so retreat. Go ahead and retreat. Spear levy over there ought to get killed by my levy infantry. Oh, run, run, run. Let's bring our melee troops in. Because we got a Katana-kachi over here. We're going to need to rear charge the Katana-kachi. Let's get our cab over. Get it over quickly. These matchlock kachi are getting caught. There's not much I can do other than maybe shoot that Yari kachi. Okay, where's my cab at? Get over here. We need to get into the back of this Katana-kachi right here, because it's going to be getting good kills against our spearmen. Stop firing, please. Okay, so we're going to get a rear charge on the Katana-kachi and destroy it. Okay, and the enemy routes across the battlefield. So I wouldn't say no losses, but with minimal losses, we've managed to cause some pretty important damage here to the Sioux. Very repairable losses. And then my guys will gain chevrons too. See the importance of that Yariki, like being able to run in a quick rear charge on that Katana-kachi. It was doing some good damage and would have gotten beaten, but would have caused a lot more damage had it been allowed to stand and fight. Line infantry's doing great here. Yukatai did alright. Yeah, Katana-kachi is going to be very handy in these fights too, especially if the AI is bringing them out. So some nice chevronage there. As they retrain, it'll go down a little, but again, the fact that I have that foreign veteran here, he'll be taking care of those guys. It also helps increase the replenishment rate. We can turn around and give these guys another rebel stack to deal with now. And my guy has gained rank yet again. More zeal when inciting revolts. Don't mind if I do. Counter-espionage. Zeal when subduing dissidents. I mean, that just makes him more useful in helping our own provinces. So, the guy is becoming a very well-rounded agent for us. Very nice indeed. Let's see. Could sabotage, but let's just establish a spy network here. Get our ninjas some training. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I think I'm going to leave it for here at this point. So we got more research underway. Our army has been rebuilt. Up here in the north, we are getting troops trained. So we'll have spear levy coming in. We're going to need to do a little more recruitment too. So again, we'll build up this army so that we can control the north and make sure that we don't have any enemy threats in the north, which right now we do. And they're moving ever closer to my territory. So by getting this army ready, getting it some parrot guns, we should be able to face anything that the AI throws at us from the north. And then we have the Nagaoka, who are still helping. But we're going to need to do some damage. The Totori are a pretty strong faction. The Sioux should be getting ground down. And then the Okazaki here, I think, are getting ground down as well. So we just need to make sure that the Nagaoka and the Aizu can stay alive, because eventually that will be handy. Anyway, HeirofCarthage, signing off for now.